Welcome back to another episode of Reviewing Games. Today we're going to be talking about shooters on the Sega Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast Japan and Sega Dreamcast US. There are a lot of great shooters on the Sega Dreamcast, most of which were kept in Japan, so let's get right into the first game, which is Trigger Heart Exelica.
Select your trigger heart.
Two different girls to choose from, each with a different weapon loadout. Trigger Heart is a very cool game. Your ship is your character that you chose. This is where we start to get into the territory of bullet hell shooter, avoiding the massive amount of enemy shots while returning fire. Of course, this is a vertically scrolling shooter, and all you want to do is make your way to the boss at the end of the level.
Emergency! Emergency! The target is approaching. Are you ready?
The next game is Last Hope. This is a side-scrolling shooter. Fantastic level of detail to the backgrounds and the enemy sprites. This game reminded me of R-Type, where you have your shield in front of you that can deflect and block enemy shots coming at you. All you want to do is level up your shots and avoid the obstacles and defeat the enemy waves as you make your way to that boss at the end of the level. Next game we're looking at is Karous. Interesting art design on this game, how it's almost cel-shaded graphics and animation. Cool music in this one, and of course this is a vertically scrolling shooter. Here's another game where your ship is the character itself flying forward as it's attacking waves and waves of enemies coming at you. And all you want to do is power up your shot and make your way to the boss at the end of the level. Next game is Trizeal. You have a couple different weapons at the beginning, a laser beam and a rapid fire shot, as well as bombs. Amazing level of detail to the design of this level. Really nice scaling as the enemies fly in from above and below in this game. All you want to do is make your way to that boss at the end of the level. Next game we're looking at is Cannon Spike. Different characters you can choose from. Some of these are Capcom characters such as Cammy and Charlie from Street Fighter and King Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins. And this one was released in the US. In this overhead shooter, you control the character that you selected and mow down waves and waves of enemies, mostly contained to a single screen, as you make your way to the boss at the end of the level. Next game we're looking at is Ikaruga, and this is the highly praised sequel to Radiant Silvergun, which was on Sega Saturn. Fantastic music, fantastic graphics. The gimmick in this one is you have a light shot and a dark shot. When you're shooting your light shot, enemy light shots coming at you will not hurt you. Only dark shots coming at you will hurt you, and vice versa. You have to switch back and forth between using your light shot and dark shot to avoid the incoming shots, and you're constantly switching back and forth to avoid those shots. It's a very interesting and unique mechanic. Really amazing and awesome rotation and scaling in this game. The fast-paced action, the music is fantastic. This is just an overall fantastic game and one of my favorite shooters on the Dreamcast. And of course, this is a vertically scrolling shooter, and all you want to do is make your way to that boss at the end of the level. The next game is Gunbird 2. There's a couple of different characters you can choose from in the beginning. Gunbird 2 is the sequel to Gunbird, which was also on Sega Saturn. In this vertically scrolling shooter, you just want to power up your shots and collect more bombs for you to use as you make your way through hordes of enemies coming at you, trying to survive and make your way to that boss at the end of the level. The next game we're looking at is Mars Matrix. 2 different ships you can choose from in the beginning, each with its own weapon loadout. And in this fast-paced, vertically scrolling shooter, it is a hell of bullets coming at you from all sides. And all you want to do is survive and make your way to that boss at the end of the level. And just look at the size of this boss at the end. This is just nuts, the amount of bullets coming at you in this game. This is what they mean when they say bullet hole shooter. And the next game we're taking a look at is Fast Striker. Fast Striker is a fast-moving, vertically scrolling shooter where the artwork and the design of the levels are just amazing to look at. Really great detail to the depth of the levels and the design of the sprites and everything in this game. And just the absolute level of detail to everything, the backgrounds and the ships is just amazing in this game as you make your way to that end boss at the end of the level.
Warning, enemy ahead.
And that last game we looked at was Fast Striker for the Sega Dreamcast. There was a lot of great shooters on the Sega Dreamcast, most of which were kept in Japan. There are a lot more shooters on the Sega Dreamcast, and we will do a part 2 of this in the future. Just want to say thank you everyone for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.
Show, are you listening?
Well done, rookie. Okay, let's move on.
Show, meet Tillis. She's also a rookie, just like you.
Hi, I'm Tillis. It's nice to meet you.
Okay, let's go back to our training.